What's up, boys and girls, and welcome back to my LEGO Custom Minifigure Showcase. This time we got Guts from Berserk. I recently finished watching the anime, and I kinda regret making the Black Swordsman version. Watching the anime, I kinda fell in love with the Band of the Hawk one. That design just looks really great. There isn't that much differing, but less armor. That's pretty much it, less armor. And I also like the colors of it, based off the anime, so might actually make Guts from Band of the Hawk as well, so I have two Guts figures. The reason why I made this is because my first introduction to Berserk was through the Dreamcast game, and this was the first version of Guts I ever saw, so it's kind of burned into my brain. And also made his Dragon Slayer, which is pretty shitty looking. Just rushed it really quickly because I wanted to be done with the figure. It should have been obviously a little bit bigger, a little bit wider. This is pretty much the standard size of his normal sword before the eclipse. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through the figure real quick here, and then we're gonna put on his armor and cape. Paint job wise, I think it's a little bit mixed because I still had this really thick brush when I painted the start of it, like the base, just the outlines. And that's why it kind of turned out a little bit messed up here and there. Later on I got the smaller brush, but I didn't have this super small one, so yeah, it still isn't 100% super clean, which I try to do, but it's passable. Straps in the back, pouches right there, fully painted all the way around. Right there, nothing special obviously, but you know, it's there. And on the torso, you might be asking why there's only two knives right there. Most of the pictures I looked up were of statues, and most of them only had two knives in those pouches right there, so that's the reason why. Legs was pretty much the thing that took the most time to do because I paint them in this dark metallic color, and then I had to do all these lines and then put on all the dots. Mix this brown color, mess the brown color up, and had to mix a new one, just repaint everything. A tedious process, but I think it turned out pretty good. Pretty good, I think. And there we got Guts with his armor and cape. Armor is just the shoulder pads. Decided to sculpt them along with the cape that goes around his neck, just for some detail, and pretty sure that's how Lego would have done it, because I wasn't gonna sculpt anything on the arms. I just don't do that unless it's necessary. Same goes for his prosthetic arm right here. Just painted, nothing too special. Just did it, kind of rushed the arms a little bit because I said same thing with the Dragon Slayer. I just wanted to be done with the figure. I gave it my all on the head, face, torso, legs. That was pretty much it. And I was like, I can't deal with this figure anymore. I just want to be done with it. So that's why I kind of rushed through the sword and arms. So there's that. That's kind of why it might look a little bit cheap. But the first thing I ever did on this figure was sculpt the hair. And I did this in one sitting, I believe. Everything except maybe the front piece right here, but everything on the back is in one sitting, and I have to do a new one if I'm gonna do the Band of the Hawk version. And if you're interested, I could probably do a tutorial on it, because I learned something new when I actually made this hairpiece. Get the spiky texture like this instead of just sculpting individual spikes, which I was planning on doing, but then I just took a knife and just dragged it. It was a really time-consuming process, I guess. I don't know. Face was pretty simple to paint. I don't know how hard it will be to make his face again, though, with both his eyes. But I think I captured his characteristics pretty well. Just got the scar and everything. Did some cheekbones. I like it. Turned out pretty decent. Also on the hand, he's supposed to have some bandages wrapped around as well, but I just decided I hate painting hands, so maybe sometime in the future. And that's another thing with the Band of the Hawk version. He still has the bandage hand right there. And that just pisses me off, like, oh, I still gotta do it. I can't escape him. And overall, it's a really great figure. Glad I made it. it's all thanks to the band Beast in Black that got me into Berserk, pretty much. Well, my first exposure to it was the Dreamcast game, and then I watched like one episode of the anime when it was airing on Swedish television, like late at night. And then I just kind of forgot about it until 2018, where I found out that the Beast in Black songs were based off Berserk, and that's pretty much why, because I really like Beast in Black. So yeah, that's kind of what sparked my interest again. Made the figure, watched the anime, and now I want to make another Guts, pretty much. Really great show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Read the manga, I guess. You got no other options, really. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Guts, the Black Swordsman, or as he is known as, the Beast in Black. Thank you all for sticking through to the end, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.